What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again, back with another episode of Infinity and Beyond. Gonna be heading out to a bunch of different GameStops today. Some in Easton, some in Whitehall. Just pretty much just scanning the area. I've been doing some research through the GameStop app, which comes in very handy. It tells you kind of stock in different stores and different figures you're looking for. So I did come across a bunch that I was looking for. And I'm gonna see they have a really good deal going on right now too. It's buy two get two free on all pre-owned figures. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. So I'm probably gonna have like a pretty large showing at the end of this video. Hopefully, if they have what they say they do. And you know, I'll cut to maybe some footage outside of GameStop. If not, just right back to the game room, and I'll show you what I picked up. Alright guys, heading back to the game room now. I pretty much travel all over the place. I have a boatload of Infinity figures to show you. The buy two get two free was awesome deal. They had so many that I needed, and ones that were on the app were actually there. A couple surprises, which was awesome. So I mean, I cannot wait to get back to the game room. And you know, I didn't take any footage at the stores or on the road or anything like that, but we're gonna cut right now because I have a boatload to go through. I figured I would save time and not show you me driving or anything, and I would just kind of cut and show you the important part, which is all the figures I picked up. So we're gonna cut to that part right now. All right guys, back in the game room, back from this huge Infinity tour of the area. If you guys remember from episode 1, I had said I had already purchased, when I showed you the toy box set, I had already purchased figures and a power disc holder off of bestbuy.com. Just show you that real quick. It's a good thing I didn't want to keep this sealed because this is the power disc holder right here. But this is how it came. In the box, this is how it was. So, I mean, I was going to open it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't really complain too much about it. But, yeah, it's pretty cool, though. I mean, if you, I don't know how it works exactly. Well, let's find out. Actually, I don't know how it fits. Oh, there we go. So basically, you press this button, and it slides out like this. And then what it does is it has a little holder here for all your power discs on the inside. And then I guess it just slides back in here somehow. If I can figure it out. There we go. Slides back in there and, you know, snaps shut. And it has an Infinity logo on it. So just kind of cool. Just a way to keep them neat because, you know, those things are small. You could lose them easy. So pick those up. Another one I picked up in the same shipment was Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. Like I said, I paid $16 for that entire package. So Ralph included. And then I also picked up new in box Woody from Toy Story. So if you remember the toy box starter set, the power disc holder, and these two figures were all together were all $16 out of my pocket. So that was really good. And Wreck-It Ralph and Toy Story are two of my favorite films from Disney. So that was kind of a no-brainer to get those for, I'm not gonna lie, it's for myself as well, but for baby CardShark to you know, zap into the game and play as those characters. So I am gonna split those open. Those are not like the amiibos. For instance, I'll show you right now. I'll just split open Ralph right now for you, just to show you that I'm not collecting you know, new in box or anything like that. So there goes Ralph, and let's pop him out of his case here, and I'll show you nice up and close there. There's Ralph. Just really awesome. And like I said, these are really fun because it's one game to zap these into. So it's not like it's the amiibos are a little bit frustrating when it comes down to it, just because you have to have multiple games to zap them into. Now, granted, Smash Brothers has a whole slew of them, but you know, this is just one game that it just adds to the game. So I just thought it was kind of cool. So there's Ralph. Like I said, I'm going to split the other ones open as I go. If you see, the brand new ones come with the little cards, which I believe are for online play, which is what it's for, like on your phone or your computer, which I don't really play that, so it doesn't really matter much to me if I get them pre-owned or not. So anyway, that was the deal that I had told you about last episode. Some other new in box ones that I did pick up. I found Vanellope for $7.99 new. You know, for the price, I mean, I'm not going to find it cheap or used. So that's what the other one I picked up that completes the whole Ralph set, so to speak. I don't have the it wasn't a play set, so I don't know if that came with a world, or I don't think they had a Wreck-It Ralph world, so to speak. But you know, the power discs and stuff. But that's whatever. I'll come across those whenever. Another one I picked up again, $7.99 brand new, and that is Dash Infinity. So there you go. There's Dash. So the Infinities, again, the Pixar movies, I'm really trying to get all the figures for because I'm a huge Pixar fan, and I would love to just have all of them. So another one I picked up, I went and picked up an Amiibo from Toys R Us, and all figures were buy one, get one 40% off. So I did pick this one up because ACCardShark saw this and loved it. She's really big into like princesses and fairies and stuff. So I did pick up Tinkerbell at 40% off. I picked up an Amiibo that day from Toys R Us, and I was able to get her 40% off. So it was like less than $10 brand new for a 2.0, which is pretty good. So did pick her up, which is awesome. So, you know, Aliana or Baby Cardshark is very happy with her Tinkerbell. So I'm going to bust that open so she can play with her. One figure that actually I did not hunt down, but in the process of in between videos 1 and 2 of the series, my friend John, who, as you know, we go hunting together, he found this new in box, and this one is staying new in box. I will try to find this one used at another time for the usable collection. This one is like one of my favorite characters of all time. He's really hard to find at all, let alone new in box. But that is Jack Skellington. And this is from the 1.0 series, so it's a lot harder to come by certain figures from 1.0. Jack Skellington, by far, is probably one of my favorite all-time characters in any Disney movie at all. And Nightmare Before Christmas is just epic in my mind. I love it. So this one is staying sealed. Will probably go on a shelf similar to the Amiibos. And like I said, as far as using it, I know you can plop this whole thing on the base and use it, but this is more of a collector piece for myself, as he's one of my favorites. So he is staying sealed and you know, in his box there. So that's all as far as the new inbox ones. The pre-owned sale, I mean, got a boatload. I'm just gonna I literally have this entire bag full of figures, so I'm just gonna reach in and we'll go one by one. This one, the first one up, I actually had picked up I forget who the character was. I picked one up for Pixel Sandwich, texted him, said, hey, look, I found this, and he already had it because he has Infinity as well for his kids. And so I basically went to a different GameStop, returned the figure that I bought for him because I didn't need another one, and was able to pick up a couple in its place price-wise. So the first one I got was Venom. Not really big into the Marvel stuff as much as I am like the Pixar figures, but Venom is pretty cool. I mean, just look at him; he's awesome. And Spider-Man is one of my favorites from the Marvel series, so Venom was one I did pick up. Along those same lines, again, like I said, they were all buy two get two on the pre-owned. Cars, I think his name is Francesco. I want to say something along those lines. But he was the Italian in Cars 2, the Italian sports racer. So I was able to pick him up. Again, a Pixar movie, trying to get all the Pixar figures. Let's see. Next one I found is pretty common as far as I know, but it is Fantasia Mickey. Mickey Mouse is just fun for kids, and Fantasia, I would have to say, is my favorite movie that Mickey Mouse was in. So Fantasia is pretty cool. So did pick up Fantasia Mickey. We have Holly from Cars 2, and that is she was half of the Cars playset actually. So that's Holly from Cars 2. And let's see, another Pixar film, probably my favorite Pixar film I think of all time, Sully from Monsters Inc. And technically this is, I think, Monsters University if I'm correct. I think they modeled these after Monsters U. But Sully, just an awesome pickup. I mean, just an awesome figure to have. Along the same lines as Sully, I did pick up a Mike Wazowski. As you can see, he does have the braces on his teeth, which is why I was saying it's more Monsters U than it is Monsters Inc. Because he did have the little retainer brace on his teeth in that movie. So Mike Wazowski, again, for that Pixar collection. Along the same lines as Mike Wazowski, we do have Randall. Randall is a lot harder to find. I was able to come across him, and when I finally found him, of course, I tripped across him in like 4 other stores, and I tried so hard to find him to pick him up for my collection, and then I find him everywhere, of course. So, but he's pretty cool. He's actually kind of one of my favorite figures from that Monsters Inc. or Monsters U series. So I did pick him up. Another 2-pack that I got was pre-owned. It was both figures for $8.99. Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. And then the one that came with him was Barbossa, the evil guy, I guess you want to call him. I don't know. I'm not as schooled in pirates, but again, pirates are just kind of fun. I mean, it's just a fun time right there. So for $8.99 for both figures, you can't go wrong. And again, it's just more characters for her to play in the game and zap them in. Two more left. One of them is Lightning McQueen. So I did pick up Holly and Lightning McQueen, which is basically the Cars playset, which is normally like $35 or $30. I was able to get them both for, with the buy two get two free. I honestly don't know how it breaks down and how much each one was, but was a lot cheaper to get them this way. So in nice condition, everything else. I did see like the crystal versions of these. I don't know if I'm that hardcore of a collector to get the crystal versions. From what I understand, they all do the same thing. They're just kind of leveled up, which who cares as far as I'm concerned. She's just running around in circles and stuff in the game anyway. She's not really playing the game. And the few times I have played the game, I don't really care if they start out leveled up. I'd rather have them in his original red form like this as a collectible and on the shelf than to have them crystal and see-through. So I didn't bother with that. And then the last one in the bag is Toy Story, and that is Jessie. She flipped out when she saw this. She has a Jessie stuffed animal, and or not animal, but stuffed plushie, whatever you want to call it, that she got from Santa Claus last year. And she saw this and completely flipped out and has been playing with Jessie pretty much exclusively the whole time because she just loves Jessie. So as far as the Toy Story set is concerned, I do have Jessie and Woody. I think the only one left I need is Buzz. Cars, I believe the only one I need is Mater, because I do have the three that I showed you. Monsters is complete as far as I know, other than I don't have the little world piece. So that's the only thing I would need from Monsters, as well as Cars, Mater, and the world piece. Pirates, I just need, I believe, Davy Jones and the world piece. Wreck-It Ralph was just the two of them, so that's complete. And I'm trying to think of what else. As far as Marvel is concerned, I only have Venom. Like I said, I'll try to get some of those later. Captain America's kind of fun. Iron Man's kind of fun. But as far as all that's concerned, I think I'm pretty almost complete on the ones I was looking for. I'm hoping they eventually come out with like a Finding Nemo set and some of the other Pixar films. I'm hoping. Oh, The Incredibles. I still need pretty much almost all of them. I only have Dash. So I need a lot of Incredibles. So, but that's about it. I mean, that's a pretty huge haul of Infinity figures, as you saw. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I cut the time out in the beginning because I knew this would be about 10. It's now running on 11.5 minutes just in this segment. So I cut out the intro part and just kind of put the meat and potatoes of the video here in the game room. And this is definitely going to be an ongoing series, guys, because I do have more Infinity to find. I want to find a loose Jack Skellington. I want to find a Spider-Man used because I don't want the playset. I still have a lot of the Incredibles, a couple of the Cars, stuff like that. So there will definitely be more episodes of this series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as you did the Amiibo series, which that will continue as well. It's just very slow right now. I pretty much am caught up with the exception of a few rares and upcoming waves. Obviously, there'll be more episodes when the upcoming waves come out. So look forward to those as well. But like I said, Infinity and Beyond will continue. The Amiibo hunts will continue. And I will eventually get back to actual game pickups and gaming and stuff like that. So I'm in the middle of trying to get my capture set up in this game room here, as well as clean out a lot of the excess I don't need, because I've mentioned earlier that we are trying to eventually sell this house, and I need this to be a clean game room to then show it off to people. So I will eventually get into that capture, and if depending on how long we're living here still, maybe I'll start into some capture as well. So that's going to wrap up episode 2 of Infinity and Beyond, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments below. Let me know how you're liking this, and name some figures that you feel maybe I should pick up. So until next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.